What's good, everyone? It's your work, Kojo in the jump. Kojo in the jump. Which you guys can see. I'm gonna show it after I set it up. This is just a tall version of it, but hey, you got it done, bro. You got this shit done. Yes, it's been like what? How long has it been in my fast? 9:48. It's been like what? Hour some change. I normally eat at 8 o'clock anyway, so it's really nothing for real. But yeah, so this is the life of 2 day fast or 3 day fast with no food. We see how that shit go. I'm just chilling. First time managing doing all this stuff. I'm not very confused. You see the kind of flag in the back, Rugayen and shit. But yeah, so if you see my room is dirty, but I just don't mind it. But it's just how it is. So what I'm gonna do next, most likely, if I hop in the shower, I'm dealing with some allergies, I'm allergic to pollen and stuff like that. So I'm dealing with some allergies. So yeah, I might hop in the shower, brush my teeth. You might see my night routine. You might see me even hit the shower. No, I'm joking. It's not OnlyFans, but yeah. So y'all gonna see me in the jump. Y'all gonna see me just develop 2-3 days. I don't know what to expect. I'm not gonna lie to you. So am I nervous? Yeah, but hey, that's life. You're always nervous, isn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna just show you some. Hopefully I make it in 2 days. I do not want to fail. I do not want to fail. So I'm about to get my water. So I'm gonna actually might show you what type of electrolytes I'm taking. And but before then I'm gonna go take a shower, brush my teeth, stuff like that. You might see my night routine. And then show you what I'm gonna take, what I'm gonna take throughout the week, like water, and I have some electrolytes at the downstairs, so I'm gonna show you that as well. Yeah, might even take it out to the gym with me, stuff like that. So we'll see about all that stuff. Yeah, I'm just really just a prototype. Probably never gonna come out, but just want to see how this shit go. Appreciate all the love and support. I know it's not love and support, just me and this shit, but I'm really just talking to myself. But yeah, we'll see how this shit go. So yeah. So my first official good morning. So I'm just going to show you my morning routine. You see the bathtub, stuff like that. Let me turn this video off real quick. It's my morning routine. It's like, what's the time is it right now? It's 7:38. I told you that I'll take a break before I make another video, but 7:38. Now I'm telling the do rag. I'm gonna feet right bathtub. I'm about to brush my teeth and stuff like that. So yeah, man, just starting the day off. First, I guess, first full day of fasting with no food. So let's see how it goes. So what I'm using, this is what I normally use for protein, but I'm gonna use it for my water. So I'm gonna use this filter thing. This is filtered water, just not tap water. There's a whole little gift for down and bottom. So you change every 6 months. So I'm gonna just pour it all the way, so you'll see. Just take a little swig. I'm trying to dehydrate a little bit, so I'll take a little swig. You feel it? My bad, y'all. I have to change what I was about to do with that. So, like I said, right here, I got my water. What I'm about to try first, I've never seen this. It's called dry water hydration powder with electrolytes and vitamins. If I can see, hold on. If I can see it right there, it's peach mango X. It says it has 6 key electrolytes, 5 essential vitamins, and 5 raw fruits. So, I think this is good. I think this will still count as my fast. I mean, because no real actually, it says real fruits, but I don't think it's actually have real fruits in it. But yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Yeah, so more about it. It's vegan. It's 0% sugar added. No anti, no anti like, and nothing bad for you is in it. Gluten free, no GMOs, and it's made in the USA. So yeah, so I'm gonna try this one for first day, and then also I know a lot of y'all seen this liquid IV hydration multiplier. I got strawberry. Hopefully I see that. Turn the brightness down a little bit for you. Hopefully I see that. Yeah. So I'm used to this one. I've taken this one before, but I just want to try this first for today and see how it goes. So let's go. Let's open it up. First of all, how's everyone day been? Everyone doing good? Hope everyone doing well. If you're doing this as well, good for you. Hope you found what you want. So, my dry water. This is how the packet looks like. Let me see. Hopefully I can see that. Hopefully it's not a lot clear. Hopefully I can see that. Just open the bad boy up. Huh? I didn't tear it up all the way. Smells good, actually. Really good. Y'all smell? No? Okay, cool. I poured this bad boy in my water. This how it looks. See if I can show y'all this how it looks. This how it looks. It doesn't look appealing, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's shake it up a little bit. Shake it up. Like, shake it. Have you ever watched, when y'all was little kid, do you guys ever watch Shake It Up on Disney Channel? That's my favorite, that's one of my favorite shows. That's how I really met Zendaya. Like, that's how I really, like, fuck with her shit. But let me shake this up real quick. But yeah, what's y'all goals in life? Like, what's y'all goals, Like, what's your purpose? Like, let me just talk about this real quick before I drink this. This is how it looks. This gets more yellowy type of mango type of feel. I like mangoes. That's my favorite fruit, so that's why I got it. But let me tell you, before I even take my first sip, what's my purpose of doing this? You always have that purpose of what are you doing? So first, initially, I'm not gonna lie, my only purpose of doing this was because my friends were doing it, and I'm very supportive when my friends are doing things, So I was like, oh, let me just join because they're doing it, right? But then I read some research into it and things of that sort, and I realized that there could be a chance for me to I'm getting one of my biggest goals this year was to get closer to God, and I feel like I'm doing that. I'm stopping certain things I'm doing. Like I stopped smoking and drinking and things of that sort. So I mean that's like minimal steps, but it's a big step to me because of what I used to be doing. So with this fast, I just want to get closer to God. I just want to see how can I test my body. Like I like to say I'm a very disciplined person, but we all can say that. So I want to see how actually disciplined I am, and how can I just really get in tune with myself as a whole, and also through my body. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to record as much as I can while the camera dying or while the mic dying. I mean, I might even record me playing 2K. I don't know, y'all don't like that. It's kind of boring. So yeah, I might not even record that. I'm just tell you all I'm about to play 2K. So if you have the camera, I'm playing 2K or something. But yeah, so I shake the well, things of that sort, so it gets a yellow flavor. I'm gonna rate this at a 1 out of 10, and let y'all know. So first sip. It's just a little foamy. I'll say a more foamy type of flavor. You do taste the mango. I'm not gonna lie. It says it has mangoes. It says it has mangoes, peaches. Well, peach mango. I really taste. I really taste the peach more than the mango. The peach is really stretching it out a little bit, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but when you drink it, you taste the peach more than the mango. So yeah, but it's not bad. I'll say it tastes like vitamin water. It's probably the same. It's probably the same stuff. But I didn't want to buy a watermelon water. I was like, I'm also stock pack on this. So like when I'm like at the gym or stuff like that, or I'm just dehydrated. Because sometimes I do get dehydrated. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't drink as much water as I should. I could go a lot of hours without drinking water or drinking anything, any liquid in my body. So that, which is very bad. But yeah, it just tastes like vitamin water. I wasn't a big fan of vitamin water as well. So like I said, let me just try these packets. So let me take another sip. But yeah, it's not that bad. It's a little watered down, like a little too much watered down. But I'm gonna give it like a 6.5. Yeah, 6.5 out of 10. It's not the best, but it's cool. You know, I forgot. I think it was like the whole pack was like under $8-9. Is it worth the price? Nah, but we'll see. But yeah, not too bad. Maybe shake it. Maybe. Oh my! I just spilled it on myself. I don't know if y'all can see. I just spilled it on myself. This one, I have black pants, you're not gonna see, but I just spilled a little bit myself. That's one thing I don't like about this. Like I don't cover it, I don't hold as well. So yeah, I just spilled some, but it's cool. Yeah, not too bad. So like I said before, I don't have a Bible, which I'm about to get. I just haven't bought one. I used to have one, but I don't have one anymore. And what I'm doing, it's like in the Bible app, they have like plans you can do, right? So what I'm doing, I put the plan in where you can. I put the plan in where you can like we learn the Bible from Genesis on to Joshua, Genesis to Moses, Joshua, things of that sort. So that's what I'm currently learning right now. So we start the book of Justices. Right? We start the book of Justices. So if you guys are reading along by chance, go to the passage of Justice 1. So I'm gonna record myself reading the Bible. You probably won't hear no sound. I'm gonna turn off my mic, but I'm record myself reading the Bible, and then I'm gonna come back to you. I'm about to read Justice 1, Justice 2, and Luke 7.1-35. Write down what I took from it, because that's what I do. I write down what I took from it, and I also go. You'll see eventually on my laptop. I'll search the verse and see what how they interpret it, and then find my differences and find the common ground. How can I just better understand? It's more about understanding than just reading the Bible. And what is your understanding of the Bible, of the passage? You know, so like I said before, Justice 1, Justice 2, Luke 7.1-35 is what we're gonna read today. So I'm gonna turn off the mic, and you guys just read those passages, and then you'll see me after. Do this. So first, let's just talk about Judges 1. So Judges 1 is following the death of Joshua. So Joshua was dead, but Joshua, before he died and he gave himself and went to heaven, he did leave the Israelites with 3 crucial tasks or words of knowledge. I'm looking at Bible reference. I like reading Bible reference because with me, sometimes it's hard to understand, or like I'm just not understanding what they're trying to talk about. So I like to read this. I'm gonna read off of this. It says the book of Judges marked the beginning of a new era, starting after the death of Joshua in Joshua 24:29-30. So rather than following a single central leader, the Israelites answered to Yahweh directly in a kind of a theocracy. Before he died, Joshua left three crucial legacies for God's chosen people. One, they have to have a strong position in the promised land after breaking the Canaanite stronghold over the region. And that happened in Joshua 24:11. Second, each tribe each tribe clearly understood their God-given mandate to wipe out the remaining inhabitants of the land in their respective territories. Right? And finally, this is what Joshua said. Joshua left Israel with a renewal of their covenant with God, in which they agreed to forsake all the other gods and commit themselves to worship and obey Yahweh alone. Right. So that's what Joshua left them with. Right. But this is what happened. So in the book of Judges, Judges begin with a report on the efforts by each tribe to drive the Canaanites out the region. It began a positive note, they was moving them out and things of that sort, and they attacked the Canaanites first. But the Lord told Judah to begin. The Lord tells Judah to begin and promise the land has been given into their hand. Judah invites the people of the tribe of Simeon to fight with them, promising to assist Simeon in capturing their territory when it comes. So at first they were doing good and things of that sort. But what he did wrong was, rather than following the God's command to destroy the wicked Canaanites, the man of Judah cuts off the enemy's leader's thumb and big toes, which is kind of crazy. I don't know who does that. I think it's a war thing. But this intimidates Canaanites' practice, as the defender leader points out in the book of Judges. So it also defines God's desire that Israel not take on Canaanite sin. So God just said take the land, but don't portray into what your enemies are doing. Do what you're supposed to do. But the cutting off the toes, cutting off other things, led to bad. So that's not. So God wasn't a fan of that. So next, Judah captures and wipes out the inhabitants of Jerusalem, or possibly a fortification near it, and a cesspool fire. Right. This guy Judah was a very bad boy. But so in Judges 1, Judges 1 is very crazy. And yeah. So now let's go to Judges 2. I'll catch y'all back in after that. So. I'm back again, just finished Judges 2. So, in Judges 2, they still talk about the death of Joshua, and like how the Israelites' ancestors who used to always praise God, always was obedient towards God. But once Joshua died, people were doing things they weren't supposed to be doing. People were prostituting their way through God. They were worshiping another god called Baal. So God was seeing this, so God got furious and decided, I would say more of a lesson. That's how I took it as a lesson. He will every time they go in battle, they will lose. He gave pretty much them up to their opposition and made them struggle. And once they struggle, God, God being God, raised all that, took all the bad and made it good and protected them, just to see what would happen. And you know what they did? because they were repenting during the time when they was losing. So then God was helping. God decided to help them. Once they helped them, they went back to the old ways because they thought, oh, God will be there for all the time, even when they're doing bad. That, oh, we don't need to follow God. We can follow other gods, and we're still gonna be okay. Not knowing that God was just testing them. That's what I'm saying. God works in mysterious ways. Sometimes things in life are just a test. Just see how you are, and are you gonna shy away from God even when things are good, or are you gonna get on your knees and pray to God when things are bad? But even when things are bad, you're supposed to pray. But when things are good, that's when you even pray more. I like to say, because your fruition, your passion, or whatever you want is coming to fruition. But God's always been there. God has good timing, great perfect timing to say it. So just keep praying to God, even when times are hard, even when times are good. One quote I like, one thing they said. I'm reading a summary on Judges 2 as well. It says, in time of hardship and formation, people are typically more dependent on God, which is true. And when it's like, for me personally, I got myself in a situation. I'm not gonna really speak onto it, but that's when I really got into God. I was like, God, I need your help, need your help. And then once, that situation got somewhat resolved, I kind of fell out with God, and then I got another situation recently, and then I was like, let me actually stick with God even with the hardship. And now ever since, I've been sticking to God, even when times are good, even when I have like a lot of job applications and a lot of job ventures. I still praise God even when times are good. So even when times are good or bad, always praise God. Because like I said, people in time of ease, when stuff is just more mellow, just calm, people forget about God. Like, God's always there. Like, look, God's probably sitting right here while I'm speaking. God's in your life. God's talking to you right now, most likely. But it's really what you want to do, and how you have to praise God, and you have to understand who God is for you, and like how special He is. Even when we're very sinful people, God's like, it's okay. You're my son, or you're my daughter. Like, I understand what you're gonna do, but you you could do better. But I'm gonna just keep teaching you through life to do better. So yeah, and the same thing in life, man. Just keep God in your life, bro. So that's Judges 2. That's what I took from Judges 2. You can also, I don't know if I'm, like I said, I don't know if I'm putting this on YouTube. You can also put your understanding of Judges 1 and 2 in the description, or anything. I might link my Instagram or something, or my whatever, or my YouTube or something. I'm gonna link my Instagram or something, like, and we can have a discussion. I'm still relatively new to like really understanding the Bible. So you guys could always critique me, judge me. No, not judge me, because we don't judge, but you can always critique, or I'll put more knowledge so I can understand the Bible and understanding God. So we finished Judges 2. Show a little bit. Melody walking. Hey, Melody. Melody. She don't like. I don't think she don't like cameras. Melody. Come on, Melody. She's too focused. I don't think she don't like cameras. See, Melody. Yeah, but it's cool though. But yeah, this Melody, me walking. I know we take. See my patches. Let me see if I can turn this up a little bit. I know we take this long walk through the neighborhood. Like, I don't think I can see because it's kind of far, but you'll see eventually. I know we take. Just zoom out a little bit. This is my neighborhood. I'm not gonna show you exactly where I live because I know some of y'all are crazy. Too much better than when I used to live at. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, it's a cool little neighborhood. Me and my doggy, we'll post one equals two. That's my little daughter and stuff. So I think she's camera shy. Every time I bring the camera out, she don't want to be bothered. So yeah. So quick update, everyone. What's up? I forgot I was recording. Quick update. So it's roughly 6:11 on Monday, April 7th. So it's been a while since I've been doing this process. So I'm filling my next jug of water. See right here. What I'm gonna do is, let me see if I can stuff up like that. What I'm about to do is I'm about to put the liquid eye I got. I have liquid eye, the strawberry. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna put it in here. So put it in. See a little, it's sink in the bottom. Just have to shake it. Let me show you real quick. the Mercedes Benz. And I like to sit up a little bit and just roll. Straight back. I like to sit up, head straight. If you do head up, I like it's like you're praying to God. So. Pretty simple. So I'll stay off social media, but I'll look for something. Just with my shit.